So this is a video sharing some motivation to stay on your fitness journey. Maybe you're finding it difficult to stay on course with where you're at. Maybe you're thinking that you don't have the ability to keep going forward, or you're not sure whether you can still get the results that you originally wanted to go for. If that's the case for you, let this video be the reminder and the motivation to keep going forward. There's three key things to remember. And this is a differential between someone who falls off and someone who completely stays on course. You want to be the person that stays on course, and it's going to be through remembering these three things. The first and foremost, as you're going on that fitness journey, remember why you did the workouts. Maybe it's that physique that you've seen that you wanted and you knew you could go for, and that's what motivated you originally. At the times that you feel like stopping, remember why you started. Maybe it was time to just make that lifestyle change and you went for it, but now it's 3 months down the line and you're forgetting it and you're starting to go back to how you were before. Remember why you started. That's going to be a big motivator. The second thing is look at where you were before. Notice the progression. Somebody loses 30 pounds and then they forget that that's where they started, and they start to think, well, I've been working out for 8 months now. They forget that they lost the 30 pounds and they go, well, it doesn't really matter if I go back to how I was before. No, remember where you were, remember where you started. That's going to give you the merit to know that you have went from where you were to being a better version of yourself. And then with that, you can use that as motivation to really surge ahead. The third thing is remember where you were. Remember how you were before you started working out. It's easy to forget that it was more difficult to breathe. You weren't able to fit in the clothes that you wanted. You weren't as healthy as you wanted to be, and you had way less energy. It's easy to forget those things. So it's important for you to force yourself to remember where you were before you started, how much better things have become to this point. As you start to apply those three things and remember those three things, that gives you the motivation to push forward, to remember the difficulties from before, and they also know exactly where you want to go, that you're going towards something rather than just going through the motions. That's what keeps the best motivated, and that's what will take you from being at that midpoint and getting to that finish line and then hopefully going ahead.